What's up, guys? Belligerent here with another Bloodline video. And today's video, we are going to take a look at the new Fenix Bloodcraft Champion. Big shout out to Murderous from my Discord channel, who was kind enough to let me experiment with his. Because not very many people have him yet, including me. So let's jump in here and take a look at this champion. I love the art of this champion. First of all, it looks really cool. I don't quite understand the Ignis Loom thing, because I don't really think, other than the trait, that there's very many characteristics from Loom, but that kind of goes hand in hand with the last Bloodcraft champion we got as well. Scarlet, she doesn't really have any electrical or blood anything to go with the two. She was mixed with. Anyways, it's a really cool champion. All right, so let's take a look at the skills here. Well, let's look at what traits he's running. Pyromancer and Sanguine have to run. It's part of the kit. So he drops Steadfast, Energetic, and Agile on her, which are all solid traits. Like, I think Steadfast is a must play on almost every champion, if not every champion. Energetic, you want that extra health. And then Agile, I think I know why he's running that, and we will talk about that here in just a second. Nice stats on it. He only has her at 44 vigor, so they're not, super, like he's only at 54 million health, only at 54 million health, right? 1.6 strength. All right, but the big thing, let's take a look at her skills. Okay. Launches 3 Firebirds in a fanned shape area. Firebirds will return to their original position after flying forward for 7 meters. I think this is the first. Is this the first skill where we actually got a measurement? I don't know why games do this. My phone is not 7 meters long, so you don't give us any kind of. Anyway, I'm getting sidetracked, but calling it meters is weird. And I think this is the first skill I can remember that actually has a measurement instead of saying for a distance. Each Firebird deals damage equal to a % of the champion's strength to an enemy. No, strength to enemy targets along the path. Inflicts stun for 1 second. So that's nice. A 1 second stun isn't an insanely long time, but it's enough to interrupt. It's enough to cancel out ultimate if it happens to hit somebody right as they're casting the ultimate, etc., etc. And heals the champion by 20% of damage dealt. The champion becomes immune to control effects when casting the skill. Oh, that's nice. All right, so immune to control. So given the right timing, that could negate some skills. It could negate like a female tree grab. It could negate tide pull. It could negate like a female Lux with the right timing. So pretty decent active skill we have there. All right, let's take a look at the ultimate. Summons a floating fire totem, which lasts for 3 seconds. Once per 0.33 seconds, it will randomly attack an enemy target. So that means it's lasting for 3 seconds, and it's attacking roughly once every 3 seconds. So you're getting 9 attacks out of this thing. Dealing damage equal to a % of the champion's strength to all enemies within a radius. See what I'm talking about? The other skill said a specific length, 7 meters. This one says within a radius. Why don't you tell us how many meters that radius is? If the enemy is killed by this ultimate skill, its remains will explode within 0.8 seconds, dealing damage equal to 175% of the champion's strength to nearby enemies. Okay. So you get 9 attacks equal to a decent percentage. Like right now he has it at 250%. And if you kill them with this, they explode and deal damage to people around them. Oh, the 250% is an AoE, so it's hitting everything in that. Okay, and then normal attack. Oh, this is the passive. Normal attack or skill hits can inflict a 5-second execution effect to enemy targets. Execution effect reduces the target's HP received by a percentage, a very decent percentage. If the target's HP is lower than 15%, they'll be instantly killed. Execution effect cannot be removed. So this is why he's running agile on her, because the more normal attacks you get, the more execution you get. Now it does say can inflict, but it doesn't say that there's a chance. So I don't know if it's a guaranteed thing that this basically says every hit, right? Every attack or every skill inflicts this execution. Okay. So, and then once they hit 15% health, they instantly die. This, from what I'm being told, is the Devala killer because it removes her, or it bypasses her immune. So she gets this execution put on her during, when she drops below 15%, she doesn't get the immunity, she just dies. So what we're going to do now is I'm going to jump into, he said I could go into arena and into valley as long as I don't attack people's bread towers, which is no fun. I know how much bread towers tilt people. He said there's not a whole lot of challenge on his server as far as arena, but I just kind of want to get a feel for how it plays. So this is what he's running. So Devala and Bloodcraft, Devala and Scarlet in front, Fenix in the 2 slot, backed up by, is that Fulgur and Gultung. The Fulgur has a tail. I haven't seen that hybrid before. What is that? What is he running on them? Oh, so apparently the Gultung trait gives a tail now, or I just didn't realize it before. That's interesting. Okay, so we're gonna go hit this 56 mil player, significantly lower, but we'll see what we can see as far as this goes. I'm just going to let it play on slow mode so we can get kind of a chance to see what's happening. There go the fans. I didn't really notice the stun, but maybe it happened. Wow. Okay. Everything kind of exploded there. I want to watch that back, just almost kind of frame by frame in slow mode, just to see exactly what happened. But first, let's take a look at the stats here. So his F Gultung actually did the most damage, followed by Fenix and then Devala. Interesting. All right, I'm going to go ahead and play this back. Let's take a look at that now. Okay, so let's slow this. I've slowed this down to half speed here so we can really see what's going on. And I want you to keep an eye specifically on their female Devala, because you will see she doesn't get her immunity triggered. She gets executed. So she's getting low here. We get the Gultung ult out. Her immunity is still not triggered. Now watch here after the ultimates. You see how she just dies. There was no immunity. So that's the execute of Fenix. Okay, so now we're going to jump into Valley, where we'll probably find much bigger competition. Let's see what we got going on in here. All right, so let's go hit this one. All right, we're going to play this in slow. Let's see. Oh, they got the energy thing here. Okay. All right, well, little circle thing is the totem. I always thought that was just an effect. Okay. So these will be good to watch back. We'll watch some of these back as well. Because I just really want to get an understanding and a feel for what this champion does, even though she just died. So we're not going to... Okay, so what we'll do is we'll watch that video that just happened back again while his team regenerates. So let's go ahead and jump back into the replay of that video, see what happened. Okay, so as we jump into this replay, I noticed something watching this back, and I have this playing at half speed. If you see the little clocks on the ground, the kind of loom effect, so that is when the execute is active, and it's kind of counting down those 5 seconds. So if they hit 15% health while that clock is underneath them, they get executed. It's a very subtle effect. You kind of just feel like it's fire all over the ground. But yeah, that's what that effect is, so you know when the execute is active. All right, so we took a look at that video from Valley. We have to wait for the cooldown now. So I'm going to jump back here into Arena and maybe play with his comp a little bit. I kind of want to see what Fenix does against, kind of on her own, so to speak. So we'll mix that up if I can find somebody that's not just going to fall down and die. Let's take out these two gigantic champions. Let's see what we can put in here. Let's put in Tree and Naga. I'm trying to cut it down. All right, so now we're even lower than the team we're matching. So let's see how well Fenix can carry against that type of team here. All right. Again, there's just so much going on with so many effects. It's really hard to tell what's going through. Let's take a look at the stats here. Again, Goldtongue is carrying. Fenix is not doing insane amounts of damage here. She's actually third on the list. But I think it's the execute, and I don't know if it counts the execute as doing that much damage. Like once it hits 15% and it executes them, does she get credit for all of that damage? So let me see here. I want to take out Goldtongue because she's just hard carrying everything right now. I want to see... That's a little overmatched there. So he's got a nice Yiv here for a front line. Let's try shields. All right, so let's try this one. This one isn't even very cohesive in my mind, but I'm trying to narrow down exactly what Fenix can and can't do. So let's run this. And that front line just got destroyed. All right, so that was a big L. Okay, so we want to rematch here if we can find that person again. Okay, so we found one. He's a little bit higher than us with this definitely weaker version of the comp here. So let's play around with this. This should be a little bit more even there. And here goes the Devala. Wow, oof. Okay. So, I think because of the execute, she's a very dangerous character. but she doesn't feel like she can solo carry like some of the other ones can. Who am I looking for? Devala. Oh, no, I had Devala in. Oh, she must be linked. Okay, she's linked to Wide Eyes. I wonder what happens if we move her to the back here. Let's do this and this. Yeah, let's try that. Why not? There's the fan that causes the stun. Definitely saw the stun there. And you saw the execute with Devala just straight up dropping. Now it's going to be on our Devala and Bloodcraft, though, to carry. And I think we'll get it right here. Should be fine. Yep. Okay, so if we watch this, I want to watch this replay just right now. I think the Samir was useless. He didn't ever get his push, but watch the Devala. Yeah, he just got blown up. Watch the Devala. See the execute? If Devala got no immunity, right? Like our Devala did. So yeah, that's definitely... Now, I will say it's going to be a while before people get this Fenix to any kind of extent. I don't even think the average player, the general population in the game has the Scarlet, the first Bloodcraft Champion yet. So don't run out and panic and throw your Devala away. It's going to be like, I mean, we're entering season 3 of Guild Conquest. And like I said, I don't even see the average players having the Bloodcrafts yet. A lot of the top players, the spenders, stuff like that have Scarlet. I don't know why I call it Bloodstorm, not Bloodcraft. They're all Bloodcraft. Bloodstorm. But I don't see a lot of Bloodstorm in players' repertoires yet either. So I wouldn't necessarily panic that suddenly your Devala that you've been putting all this time into is going to fall out of the meta. But as we start seeing Fenix filter in, she's going to have to become a target at least in your comp. Like if you're not able to get her killed quickly, and these new assassins may be an answer for the back line. I want to try this too. Just see. But so it's definitely a counter. I like what I hate doing this because they're pissing me and everybody else off. But gotta give Goat Games or whoever you want to call it, the developing company, whatever, credit for Fenix, because we've been asking for a hard counter to Devala for a long time, and now we're seeing one. So let's see if we get it on them again so that the Fenix goes off. Devala gets in her. Let's see. Oof. Oh, that revive. All right, and we pulled it off barely. Okay, I want to watch this one again real quick. Just try and see what happened here. Clearly, we didn't get the execute on the Devala. We didn't ever get her down to 15% before Fenix was dead. So that was kind of a matchup positioning error on my behalf there. That revive was almost clutch for him. But yeah, I managed to pull that off there. All right, so let's see. We're going to jump back into Valley again real quick. See if we've revived yet. see if we can do a nice decent sized gate crash, although I don't have super high hopes for that because the one fight that we did do, Fenix died. So, but let's go do a gate crash over here and kind of see how it holds up. Hopefully, I may even rearrange his comp here. Oh, I can't rearrange the comp in Valley. We just have... Oh, there's only one squad here. Where'd they all go? Oh, well. Let's crash it, see what happens. Oh, it's a Fenix versus a Fenix here. And there's the stun. For them, actually. Fenix ultimate. Okay. I didn't even see... Oh, that was... Actually, that was Neo Geo, huh? Alright. Is that his main... I don't know what Neo's main comp is anymore, but that looks like it. I know he likes to run M Lionstone. But I don't keep up with all of this, so I don't know if that was Neo's main comp or not. And I also... Let's watch the replay. Yeah, they're all full health. So... That was almost like everybody got stunned in unison. It looked like both Phoenixes went off and stunned everybody at the same time. And then our ults just kind of wipe him out there. So, all right. Well, we got a good feel for this new Fenix champ. Again, shout out to Murderous for letting me jump on his account here. Yeah, I'm kind of excited to pick up that champion. It is still a lot. Like, it costs a bunch. I was hoping that after the season, those shards would drop back down to 50, like the Bloodstorm, but it doesn't look like they're going to. So, and you can only get 60 a week. So make sure you pick those up if you're interested in getting that champion. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Like, subscribe, tell a friend. I'm Belligerent. Peace.